Hi, I'm Simon.
And I'm Toby.
We're trying to figure out how to get to Canberra from Melbourne. And this is what I'm doing right now.
Hey!
I had kind of a hard time falling asleep last night. So about 3 in the morning, I decided that I didn't want to wake up at 4 something to head down to the hardware store. So I just set my alarm for 10 o'clock instead. So I've packed everything up and it's time to go on this road trip.
Are you ready? So we paid for a small compact car and they gave us this. The driver's seat's on this side of the car. This is gonna be interesting. We have a send-off committee. Bye. This is just so bizarre. They offered me a manual, but I was too afraid that I wouldn't be able to use my left hand. And the lady didn't know for sure whether if I did have a manual, the clutch would be on the left like it is in America, or if it would be on the right. Here we go. I'm driving on the left side of the road in a parking garage. How nervous are you to have me behind the wheel right now?
I mean, there's a few things to be anxious about right now in this plan. You behind the wheel though, I'm confident you can do it.
Okay, thank you.
You driving the car park's going pretty well, so...
Well, we can't find the exit right now, so... Straight?
Doesn't look like it.
Let's not go straight. Oh, I'm driving on the right side. Out of habit.
That's okay. The longer we spend in the car park...
Yeah, you'll get acclimatized.
Practice. Insert ticket here. Okay, take my ticket. Let me out of here. Woo, buddy! Trial by fire.
Do you know you work the indicator?
Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, so I want to turn onto this side of the road, right here.
Yeah, always stay left. As left as
Oh, is that the rule?
No, you can you have to give way to the
I
pedestrians.
can't just bowl right through them?
I mean, you can if you want to kill some people.
Okay, and...
We're out.
Okay.
We're out. We're on the road.
Whew.
I go straight.
This isn't so bad. Just, follow the lines. We didn't crash. That's good. But we found a Bunnings, which is a hardware store, which means I may just yet be able to fix this drone. Okay, I got a new thing here that is not stripped. We'll see if this takes the screw out. Oh, it works. This is the best news. There it is. We did it. Well, now we should probably drive, and then when we stop for food somewhere, I'll see if I can finish fixing this thing. For food options, we've got Asian kitchen guy or sushi noodle guy. I'm getting food at Mr. Feed. Don't rain on my parade. And I've got burgers, my favorite. I got an almond and fig milkshake. This one is...
Mango and something.
That one.
This is chocolate and caramel.
Chocolate and caramel. Would you like to hear a funny story? Toby just attempted to get into that vehicle, which does look identical to the one that we're in, but yeah, that's not ours. Good thing there wasn't somebody in it. We stopped at a rest stop. This place is called Grass Tree. The trees so far on this trip have been the most, I guess the main thing on this trip that gives away that I'm not in America driving down the highway is the trees. They look Australian somehow. They're just different. You got different trees, bro. I've noticed a lot that in Australia it seems to be the case that there aren't separate urinals in the men's restrooms. Like everybody just kind of lines up next to a trough and pees in it together. Apparently this is what they call the grass tree. I guess that name makes sense. It looks kind of grassy. The tree looks like, I don't know, like a big pair of pants. Maybe like a giant strawberry. While we were driving, we passed these big fields full of a yellow flower. I guess it's the canola plant for making canola oil. Hey, there's a kangaroo hopping away over there. It was too blurry. I couldn't focus fast enough. So there was just a kangaroo hopping on through. I saw it with my eyeballs, but I don't think I focused the camera fast enough so that you guys could also see it. I'll try to be a little more quick with the focus knob next time. We've arrived at a petrol station in a town called Euroa. This town has a population of 2,000 people. I've never had a Mars bar before, and this is a limited edition vanilla version. It reminds me of like a Three Musketeers.
Is that a candy?
I want it.
Contrary to that privacy thing I was talking about earlier, this rest stop has just huge individual stalls. I like it. This rest stop also had a thing in the bathroom where you could put your spent needles.
Is that not common?
A needle receptacle? No, I've never seen that before. Outside of like a doctor's office. Nice Kit Kat you got there. We just stopped at another rest stop. I actually don't know where we are, but I was struck with the realization that because I'm in the southern hemisphere, I can see stars here that I've never seen before. So we decided to stop at this rest stop and look up, and I can't even explain what this looks like. I mean, even though we've got trucks behind us with light, this is so vivid. What is this? Just Milky Way? What am I looking at?
Core of the Milky Way. That's the disc, the main disc you're looking out.
What the f?
What do you mean? What? You can see that in the northern hemisphere?
Not like that.
Oh yeah, probably not the northern. So yeah, we're in the like the arm of the Milky Way, and you're looking out with the other arms.
What the f? We've arrived at a McDonald's in some city that is now being displayed at the bottom of your screen. We don't know if this McDonald's is open for the dining room, but at least it's open for the drive-thru. Oh, the door's unlocked. I got 20 nuggets. Go big or go home. So what's the longest road trip that you've been on prior to this?
Well, it would have been in Texas when someone drove me from like an observatory back to Austin. And I was like, 8 hours. That road trip though, I barely knew him. We don't really talk.
You barely know me. I really like road trips a lot, obviously. They forget about me.
There you go, sorry about that.
Thank you very much,
Thank
that's okay. So how has this experience been for you so far?
Good.
A+?
Exciting.
5 stars?
100 million.
100 million stars. That's a lot of stars. I don't have an animation for 100 million stars. All right, we've made it to drop one passenger off. Toby is stopping here. Simon and I are driving on to Victor's house, whom you may have seen briefly from the video from yesterday. He's giving us a place to sleep this evening, and then tomorrow, somehow, both Simon and I need to get ourselves to Sydney. We'll probably be taking a bus. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, probably. And then there were two. We have reached our destination for the evening. Oh, I need to get my GoPro out of the car. Okay. Hi, doggies. Hi, dogs. Hi.
No.
What is this one's name?
Dora.
Dora.
Then you have Toby, just there.
Toby.
And the fat one downstairs is Moon.
Moon. So Victor's first language is French. You said that you spoke French until you were 7.
And we still speak French here in my house.
And then you learned English. So it's not as, you're not as fluent as you once were, but you're still gonna try to say something to me in French. I haven't done my Duolingo for like 6 months. And then we'll see how much I understand.
Je suis avec Michel, ou Michael. Il vient de Melbourne. Tu as passé sur la route avec une voiture que tu as louée. Ça prend à peu près 10 heures pour venir à Canberra. Ma question est, est-ce que tu as vu des bonnes attractions quand tu as conduit jusqu'à Canberra de Melbourne?
That was about twice as fast as I could possibly understand. The sentences that I've done on Duolingo are like, the men are eating an apple. To me, French is the most beautiful sounding language. If I could just pay an attractive woman to whisper French into my ear all day long, I'd be set. That'd be great. We just had a very pleasant talk until almost 2 in the morning. Even the dog fell asleep. I had this thought while all of us were sitting at dinner last night, that I was sitting at a table with a bunch of people that I didn't know more than a week beforehand. And in many cases, I had only met those people earlier that day, and yet we were all having a great time around the table, and some of us were planning a road trip together, despite the fact that we hadn't known each other for, in the case of Toby and myself, more than like 2 hours. And for me, that is one of the things that I think is great about conventions like VidCon, where a bunch of like-minded people can get together and meet and become fast friends, and hopefully build connections that last for a very long time, if not the rest of people's lives. And now I'm staying in the home of someone that I met just yesterday. Victor, by the way, is a super nice guy. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel on the screen here and down in the video description, so you should go check that out if you're interested. So now, I'm gonna try to get to sleep. Apparently Victor is gonna try to help me get some footage of kangaroos tomorrow, because all I got today was some blurry footage of one of them hopping away. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.